Hey guys, Ruth and Murray. Let's start this day, kitty cats. What do you say? Mwah. Looking at my dashboard for the day, figuring out what I have to do. It's organized by meetings, tasks, and then I also put personal tasks on there just to keep all of my things in one place, because as an entrepreneur, it can be so overwhelming every day to figure out like what is the next most important thing you need to take care of. And so this is me sitting on the couch and getting all my ducks in the row for the day before diving in with clients. Good morning and welcome to another vlog, a day in the life / real life intuitive eating moments with me, a registered dietitian and an intuitive eating counselor. This morning, I just got some computer work done. It is Tuesday, which means it's a client call day. I have a 10 a.m. client, an 11 a.m. client, a 1:30 client, and then a 3 p.m. call with my once a month alumni group. 4 calls for me is like a busier call day, and a few little computer things to get done between calls. I showered this morning, which means like I'm probably not gonna do anything too sweaty / like exercise-ish. That's how I think about it in the morning. I'm like, okay, do I want to shower or do I want to plan to do some more sweat heavy movement type things? I'm gonna have some breakfast and do a little more computer work before hopping on my first client call of the day. In my first client session of the day, we talked a lot about clothing size and how this client is really starting to realize that she has made such progress in shifting her mindset away from this idea that her body is the problem when clothes don't fit, and shifting her mindset towards this idea that no, the clothes are the issue. It's the sizing being wonky and the way that sizing is not consistent. And so that was a really exciting win to celebrate, and we had a really nice discussion about it. And then I had another client right after this, which I did not record anything from the session, but this was a client who is newer. It was only our second session, so we're doing a lot of the foundational work with intuitive eating and helping her unlearn some of these diet concepts that she has internalized over the years. And now it's lunchtime. I had some leftover chili and cornbread and tortilla chips, and it was delicious. While I eat lunch, I usually like to listen to a podcast or watch a YouTube video or just do something that helps me separate from the workday so that I can really kind of unwind and enjoy. And so this is me sitting here enjoying my chili and watching a YouTube video. Just hung out with my cats for a little bit between calls. We have Mr. Murray right here and Rue Girl right here. I have a call in like 10 minutes and then a little break and then my alumni call. So we're just plugging away at this client call day. Got my little tea and brownie afternoon pick-me-up. I always teach my clients that we eat for more reasons than just being hungry, than just needing biological fuel. And sometimes we eat for emotional reasons. And for me, that looks like having this brownie with my tea as an afternoon pick-me-up. I wasn't necessarily hungry, but I was chugging away at a long day of client calls, and a afternoon pick-me-up, a sweet and my tea was a nice comforting thing to help me keep going throughout the day. So this client call was my last one-to-one client of the day, and she's someone who I have been seeing on and off over like 3 years, but I had not seen her in a while at this point, and some things had been coming up in her life that she just wanted to do a check-in and kind of reground herself in some of the tools that we had worked on in our initial work together. So it was really special to get to see this client who I have got to watch on her journey over like 3 years now. Just finished my last client call of the day. It was my alumni group. We have these calls once a month, and it's for people who have been on the intuitive eating journey for a longer time. So we're working on more kind of just like long-term support and sometimes more like advanced topics. Today we talked about navigating intuitive eating and handling diet talk coming into the holiday season. And it was a really busy call day. I have not been outside once today, which feels a little funny, but it happens sometimes. I just put on my comfy clothes and, oh, there's a cat. And I'm gonna finish up computer work from the day. Maybe I'll get a little walk in. Not sure yet because it's about to get dark real quick. Hi, princess. Getting ready to go outside.
He came with it.
Yeah. Here comes Murmur, here comes Murmur. Hi, sweetheart. Hey, Murmur. You wanna go home, Rue? Yeah. Okay, let's go home. Hey, Rue. Back from adventure time with cats. So since I checked in with you last, I spent some time just like vegging on the couch after my alumni call, and honestly just like watching the Martha Stewart documentary and kind of just like poking around on the internet doing non-work related things. And then me and Al made dinner. We made this really good vodka, spicy vodka rigatoni or penne. So good. My friend recently just gave me the recipe. I'll put the recipe that I've loosely been using in the description below. Delicious with a salad. I loved the combination of like the rich, creamy pasta with the fresh and simple and kind of like bitter and fibrous and hydrating salad. Really delicious. After we cleaned up dinner, I was like, you know, I'm just craving some fresh air. Had not been outside all day. Got zero movement today. Just sat my butt in the chair and was on the computer doing work stuff. And I was craving some fresh air. So we put the cats in their little harnesses, as you saw. And we just like let them kind of roam in our courtyard. It's like fenced in. And I just brought Rue in. She tends to like be over it quicker, and then Al's outside with Murray still, and we're crazy cat people. I can only imagine what the people in our building like say about us when they see us in the courtyard, but we have fun with it. And so now I think I'm gonna like stretch on the ground. Like I just kind of want to lay on the ground and like roll my back out. I really feel like tight from sitting all day, and probably gonna have some dessert, watch something with Al, call it a night. I feel like my evenings have been so much more low-key ever since it started getting darker earlier and a little bit colder out. I've just kind of wanted to do like more cozy things. So that's it for the vlog today. Thanks for joining us. I'm still kind of deciding how I feel about vlogging, to be honest. I enjoy it sometimes, but then sometimes I'm like, I just feel like I'm doing the same things and like saying the same things. But I also know sometimes people just like to see kind of monotonous moments from other people's lives. I know I do with some of the creators who I watch on YouTube. If you have any thoughts, I want to do something with continuing to share these real life intuitive eating moments and my thought process behind eating decisions without it being like a triggering what I eat in a day. The cat is meowing. But I don't know if vlog is the right format for that or if it's something else. So leave any thoughts in the comments below and I'd love to hear. Okay, that is it. I will see you in our next video.